Welcome back, folks, with me, Phil Too Real. This time you're watching part 8 of the Doom 2016 Let's Play. And we're going to the Advanced Research Complex, where we're going to try to find Dr. Olivia Pierce's office, but we're also going to meet Dr. Samuel Hayden, because, you know, it's for a brighter tomorrow. So we're riding the monorail, and we're going to be going to the location where Hayden is and hopefully figure out how to fix this mess.
It's time we meet in person. My office is on the second floor of this facility.
Alright, so with that, let's go ahead and start the level proper. So once we exit this monorail, we can go ahead and get some goodies here. I think there's a gas can right off the edge of this monorail. Back there in the corner, somewhere here. I remember there being a gas can. Somewhere down here. Anyways, but yeah, we're here in the facility, and we got to go ahead and make it to Dr. Olivia Pierce's location right there. I did a little bit of junk cut because I was just doing a little bit too much of meandering and too much not very. Couldn't make my mind on what to do, and I'm still not able to make up my mind here. And I wasn't able. Couldn't decide to pull the trigger, on upgrading some of my weapons. We're gonna fight some mankibists right here, and we'll have to find some nifty upgrades and secrets here. But at the time of this recording right now, I actually was able to get Doom the Dark Ages because it was on sale on Steam. And I gotta say, I played through the first 2 levels, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the shield mechanic. I thought it was supposed to be more open world esque kind of stuff. Maybe it's the later levels. I'm probably not that far into it, but I'm really loving the Doom Slayer's get up in there. I like the whole medieval aspect of his armor, especially the shield and everything. It's so freaking amazing. But alright, back to this. There's a few ways you can approach getting these secrets. The first is you can just go ahead and go into that room where these possessed were at. But what you want to do is, if you want to get the upgrade point for here, which is going to be the bottle opener, you are going to have to actually, I think you gotta attack their left leg from behind, and then you'll be able to do the glory kill. I was going to say execution, because in Doom Dark Ages they call them executions, but you can do a glory kill, and you can do that 5 of the bottle opener glory kills right there. I'm going ahead and just upgraded my, I believe I upgraded him. I'm not actually looking at it right now. I'm trying to find the challenges. I should have had this pulled up, but that's okay. So where is it? Well, darn, I don't have. Oh, here goes challenges. Perform 5 screw top glory kills on possessed. You'll attack either the lower right leg or the head from behind. Interact with 2 rune trial stones, and then find 2 collectibles. Okay, so you can go ahead and go through the ladies' room and through the vent on top, and you'll be able to come in this room, and you'll be able to get the USB key from the elite guard and get the auto map and all that. So very nice. So having the auto map at the very beginning is very, very, very nice. I cannot understand how appreciative I am for that. Now here you have to activate this little remote thing. We can go deeper in, but right here I'm going to do my best to try to get these glory kills, but I'm actually doing the right leg without even realizing it, and that one I was trying to do the back of the head, but it didn't work. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky, but we're gonna get it. So it's actually the other leg. That was the right leg. We want the left leg. So I'm over there. I'm just looking. Okay, lower right leg, or that was the left leg. I guess I'm not sure. Right there, I'm trying to do the head, but it's just not working. Eventually, I get a pattern now. I'm like, okay, I'll get this. That was left. Yeah, you gotta hit him from behind. Hit them from behind on the lower right leg. Now we get a little bit of a cutscene up ahead with Dr. Samuel Hayden and Olivia Pierce. During this talk, I'm going to go ahead and stay a little bit silent. But since I already got Seek and Destroy, I'm going to go ahead and switch to another one, probably in-flight mobility. I believe that one you have to kill demons in mid-air. I believe I didn't quite catch the condition to upgrade, but yeah. So here, let's go ahead and take out these possessed soldiers, and okay, hit him from behind. There goes number 3. We just need to do 2 more, and this is not number 4. I want to say this is the level where they have the pinkies, I believe. So you should take out this Hell Knight and be super duper duper careful. Alright, this should be number 4. That is number 4. Excellent.
We are not advancing enough applicants, and our faith is nothing without believers. We cannot conduct our work without them.
And what kind of work is it that you're doing, Olivia? I haven't seen a report from your team in months now, have I? Can I trust that you can maintain your distance and control of the situation?
Of course. I believe in our work, but in order to make progress, we will... we'll have to make even greater sacrifices.
This isn't progress, it's madness. The board understands the peculiar nature of your work, and no one is in the dark on what those sacrifices mean to mankind. But your judgment is no longer considered sound.
Alright, so with that, Dr. Samuel Hayden is reprimanding his underling, Olivia. And this little computer screen is a little bit humorous. Says proceed at your own risk. It's almost like it knows like if there's something bad behind that door. But yeah, it sounds like Olivia Pierce is getting a little bit too involved with the research with the demon stuff, and that's not very good. Not very healthy, especially when you got a Doom Marine that you absolutely hate demons and anybody who wants to help demons. But let's go back up there, which went to restore my health. And I'm sure you saw there was a data log there, so make sure you snag that right here. I'm going to go ahead and stay silent once we get to the gore nest. And this one's actually a pretty good gauntlet, especially since there's a berserk down there. And for once, I mean, the first half of the fight I didn't see it. The second half I did see it, and so I actually used the berserk pretty decently in this fight. But yeah, it's at the very bottom, and you need to be able to clear out that gore nest before you can go and see Dr. Samuel Hayden. He's behind that door, so you know, we gotta go and clear out this area because, you know, you can't have demons working outside his door because you won't be able to work. You wouldn't be able to focus, and that's just not good. And we absolutely do need to get through this level. But yeah, the micro missiles for the assault rifle, it's not a super broken weapon, but I just find it to be a very fun weapon. And sometimes having fun is all it's about. Is what this is all about. I have one little critique that I've noticed so far with Doom the Dark Ages, just to compare it to just normal Doom. There's so many more glory kills in this game. I just wish that Doom the Dark Ages had that. But some of the glory kills I've noticed are just the ones jumping and attacking enemy with the execution button. But anyways, enough of that. Let's go ahead and start the gauntlet, shall we? Alright, I think we went ahead and cleared all the demons. Let's go and see the good doctor. I'm going to do a little bit of searching and clean up real quick, I think, before we go to the door. Or no, we're going straight into it. But let's see what happens. Ooh, what's
Do
happening?
not be alarmed by the system update. It is a prototype of our interdimensional tether.
Dude, I don't need you to
A means for me
update
to
my
pull you
windows.
back from hell. I'm sorry for the jolt, but I didn't think you'd allow its installation voluntarily.
Yeah, you got a good point
I'm
there,
Dr.
man.
Samuel Hayden. I have supplies in my office. This way, please.
I'm going to just go ahead and take you out.
Save your
Oh,
ammunition.
Can't really do anything about that. So yeah, we gotta follow Dr. Samuel Hayden. We can't take him out. There's nothing we can really do. He has a mystical, magical, protective barrier around him, I guess. He has a shield generator built to his body, I guess. But yeah, as you say, he has a lot of goodies in here. So you're gonna get some ammo, armor. You can take a look at some of the interesting artifacts they excavated from hell. That looks familiar. But yeah, very interesting. And he's going to explain where exactly we got to go and what we got to do.
Devastating. But I am committed to helping you close the portal.
Well, absolutely. Thank you, Dr. Hayden.
All of our work and understanding of their world is derived from the inscriptions on a large stone artifact we pulled from hell in the earliest days of the program. We call it the Helix Stone.
Ooh.
It is our most closely guarded asset. Olivia was obsessed with it. From it, we learned how to manipulate Hell's energy, bend it to our will, take advantage of their resources. It also led us to you. The Helix Stone showed us how to harness the power of the well. I believe it will show you how to shut it down. For years, Olivia has kept the Helix in her private office in the Lazarus Labs, which is only accessible through a secure elevator from the advanced research complex across the chasm. Your affinity for guns is apparent. I'm confident you'll find something useful there as well. The service elevator is at the end of the hall.
I can only imagine what Dr. Hayden's thing is. I'm over here ducking, bobbing, weaving, jumping up and down and everything. It's like I cannot believe I'm entrusting my plan to this stupid freaking dude in this metal suit of armor. I guess metal suit of armor is not the correct thing, but this high-tech, alien suit of armor. But yeah, so he's giving us our next objective. We gotta get to the Lazarus. I forgot it was Lazarus something. But anyways, the Lazarus Labs. But with that, we get that little data pad on Dr. Samuel Hayden. We learn just a little bit more about him. And then we'll have to go into this next kind of bigger open area. A lot of secrets are in this area. But go this way, you get an elite guard. We get another USB key. And then there is a rune, but we have to actually go around from the outside to get to that area. So don't worry about it too much. And then this guy, just take him out before he decides to run into you and blow himself up. That'd be very bad. But then again, we just use him as a mobile explosive against his buddy I was hanging in there with them. Right now I'm trying to think to myself, how the heck do I get in there? But eventually I'm gonna remember, oh yeah, wait, I actually gotta go through the outside. Have to fight like a gauntlet or two to get there. I think I only got to fight one gauntlet actually. So go through this door, continue to go through this airlock, open it, and then right here I believe we're gonna get into another gauntlet. Yes, indeed. So I'm gonna go ahead and stay silent for this once we pull the plug on this gore nest, and we'll be fighting our first Cyberman incubus as well. So I'll catch you in a minute, folks. Alright, with that, we beat that gauntlet, and we beat our, I think there was 2 cyber mancubuses, which are just very juiced up mancubuses that are upgraded with BFG energy. So, not very fun, but they also hurt a lot more. Let's see what I'm going to upgrade. Hopefully I decide to upgrade the, actually no, I think I'm going to upgrade the chain gun with the mobile turret. AKA not the auto turret. I called it auto turret, but to me it seems appropriate to call it the auto turret instead of the mobile turret. But with that, we can go into the area out over there, which is a giant bottomless pit with a lot of jumping platforms. So we're at the platform here a little bit coming up, but we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to go ahead and get a rune. So we go into this airlock that's right by this exit we just created, and this will actually lead us to our first rune of this level. So there's some armor here we can go ahead and grab, and then we can go ahead and activate this rune, and this will be the blood fueled rune, which kind of sucks because you're only going to have movement for about 2 to 3 seconds after you kill an enemy. So you're going to be staying still for quite a bit. The only thing you can really do is just jump and shoot in place if you cannot move. If you do take out an enemy, you get limited time to move. So you can use that movement to position yourself into some safe areas. Otherwise, you're going to be in for a very, very, very unhappy time, because this actually, these challenges do get harder, but they don't get necessarily, the enemies don't necessarily get harder. What gets harder is like the handicaps you get. Like here, you get no movement, and really, enemies' attacks will just home in on you. So you just stand still. They literally just hit you. Like right there, if I hadn't hit that imp, I would have died. If I hadn't gotten this health here, I would have died as well. So if you can, just try to stay behind some cover. In the worst case scenario, you can take some cover that maybe kind of block some hits or block some enemies from hitting you from certain angles. With that, we defeated them, and we get blood fueled, which is move faster for a short time after performing a glory kill. This one I actually do like. I like moving a little bit faster. I like being able to reload my double barrel shotgun a little bit faster. But what I like to do, I like to keep ammo boost, which I believe that's the one where if you have a certain armor threshold, you get infinite armor. Or is that the one where you get more armor when you glory, or you get armor when you glory kill? Anyways, the 2 armor ones are the ones I like, and then the third one just really depends what I feel like. But there is a lot of stuff to do right here in this area. So we're gonna go. I believe we're gonna get the collectible doll first. I believe, or we're gonna get the mega health. I think we're gonna get the mega health first. Actually, no. We're gonna get a collectible first. It looks like. Actually, no. We're gonna get the secret that involves getting us the mega health. So I just saw my little flags I've created for myself. But yeah, take out these lost souls. It kind of sucks to get hit by them in midair. I don't think necessarily neuter your movement in midair, but they do. It does suck. You don't really want to get hit by these things in midair over these pits, because if you do, it kind of throws off your mojo. So take out this taco demon. I would just go ahead and stay here and just take damage, because the mega health is just going to 100% max out your armor and health. Okay, it looks like that that rune I had equipped isn't the one with the infinite ammo. I think this is the one that allows you to have armor if you glory kill an enemy, I believe. So the next thing, it looks like we're gonna go ahead and open up the secret secret map room, and that's a very long jump, and it's a very risky jump. It's a jump that you really don't want to miss, because you could barely make it. So jump, oh god, oh there you go. I don't think I want to make it. Oh shit. Whew, that was close. Okay. Alright. Anyways, that is a really risky jump. Well, with that, it's a lot easier to make it across from this side, because you're a lot further up than this ledge that you're trying to make jump to safety from. But the classic Doom map is actually where that gauntlet was. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to get. Am I gonna try to get a collectible. I think the collectible is lower. No, it's right here in this pipe area. So go here, you get a collectible. This is our 11th exploration item out of 23, and let's see what this one's called. This doll is called the Super Shotgun model. It's the Phobo guy, which Phobos or is it Phobos or Phobo? Phobos, I forget. But anyways, we go here and get an Argent cell, and then another hidden area. So we're gonna break this. I think the last one I got was ammo. I think this one I'm gonna do armor. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna do armor. But yeah, I think it's Phobos. I think it's Phobos. That's the moon around Earth. Moon around Earth. That's Luna. The moon around Mars that we're on is Phobos. Oh no, that sucked. Like I said, don't get hit by those things in midair. It sucks. It is absolutely the pits. So right now we need to get back up, as I think we already got everything that's up here. So just be very careful. Don't go into that hole that's in that pipe. Otherwise, you won't be able to come back. And if you can't get the classic map, you'll have to come back and play this again. So go ahead and make your way back up to the very top. Make sure you have all the secrets, and then we can continue on. So right there, you can make it. Just jump. Come on, jump. Come on, Phil. There we go. And you figure out a way to get even higher, which looks like we're going to have to jump over here, jump up here, go up here. Come on, get up here, and then we can go ahead and jump back across the chasm to get to that area right over here. The door is going to be open now that we hit that switch for the classic Doom map. So let's go ahead and hit that up. So this will be the classic Doom map, the Phobos lab. Nothing too special here. I think this one is just literally just to open up the secret and then just have access to this classic Doom map if you ever want to play the classic maps again. And this is like a really good way to get younger folks involved, like with the older Doom games, because I mean, you get to play some of the maps from Doom 1 and 2 once you find the classic maps, and now you know that's just a fantastic way to get younger folks involved with the older Doom games for, you know, a discount and everything. So fantastic work. So right now we need to get down to the bottom, and then we can make it into the other section of the map, and we can continue on. We get even closer to getting the best weapon. I would consider the best weapon in the game. Not my favorite weapon in the game. I mean, it's such a, and here I'm just speeding it up because it takes such a long while. But go in here. And once you go in here, this is a point of no return. So make sure you go here. I'm gonna go this. I cannot go that way to the field drone, so I gotta go this way. You're gonna jump on the edges right here. So jump right here. Look up. There should be a ledge you should be able to jump up, and then you should be able to jump up into that grate. Very narrow jump, so make sure you get there as quickly and effectively as you can. Alright, here you can turn on this vent, and this will actually push the area up, and you'll be able to get to the higher area, but we don't want to go that way just yet. We want to get the other collectible that's in this area, or I guess the other field drone. I think it's a field drone, not the collectible. I think we already got both collectibles, I think. Let's go ahead and take out that imp. Get out of the way. There's some goodies down there if you want it. I'm not going to worry about it. So here, turn off the fan. That way it doesn't push you up. Go down, go through that little hole, and then we can get a field drone. So very nice. So you go ahead and get whatever upgrade you want. You don't necessarily have to follow along my upgrades, but right here, I'm going to choose to get the heat blast. Heat blast is okay. It's just like another instant. It's not an instant kill, but it does hurt a lot against bigger enemies. It might, I think it does kill like the normal size enemies, the human size enemies. But also, I do prefer the stun bomb. I just think it has a little bit more utility. It's very nice. So here, let's go ahead and turn on the vent. And once you're in here, you can go ahead and jump in here, fly, carry the wind all the way up here to the top, and you get it out through here. I think once you go this way, you cannot, I want to say you cannot go back. I could be wrong. I want to say, like, I'm trying to go down and it won't let me. Like, I'm thinking I can like swim in a way. But yeah, so can't really do anything. Go left here, and we can get another elite guard. This will be 18. I don't see how this is a secret. I honestly don't see how that's a secret. But you know, who am I to complain? So we have 3 Praetor tokens. You can either save them or use them. I'll go ahead and just keep them for now. Go in here, and then that is our ultimate weapon that we want to get. So take out these enemies. There's not a lot of them. I'll just go ahead and talk in this part. But yeah, that's the heat blast right there. We just create a shockwave similar to what that mannequin just did around you with the weapon. So there's a lot of goodies we can get here. There's another collectible. There's some data pads. And demons. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's really it. It's just data logs, a collectible, and that's really it. So now we can go into all these different labs, get in there. So just take out all these possessed. There's plenty of possessed here if you haven't gotten the weapon upgrade points for what was it called? Bottle pop, I think. Bottle pop or bottle opener, I believe. But yeah, in one of these labs there is this vent, so make sure you climb up it, go up it, and then follow it around. This should lead you to your collectible right here. This is Kako Demon, or the Mancubus model. What's this one? And hide and seek should be given to you now, so make sure that you have that. This is Pinky model, pink guy. Data pads right here, so that's 20 out of 23. And this is talking about the BFG 9000, I believe, which is pretty iconic in the Doom franchise. I still 100% believe it stands for Big Effing Gun. I do think in Doom there is another acronym it goes by, but it has and always will be Big Effing Gun for me. So here, I don't remember if there's a switch. We can, oh yeah, that's that switch right there. We actually got to activate, but we need a hand or arm or something like that. So we just gotta find the good doctor, the remains of the good doctor. And his body is laying around here somewhere. There's another data pad. This is another entry with the BFG 3 or BFG 9000 is what I call it. I mean, that's what everyone calls it, but it's technically the BFG 3. And later on in Doom Eternal is a BFG 10,000, which is just a giant asteroid laser, which is very, very, very intriguing.
This bastion of advanced thoughts attracts the brightest minds.
Alright, so we've gotten everywhere. So what you need to do is you're going to try to open this door with your own eye, which isn't going to work. Because, you know, we don't work here.
Yellow security clearance required.
So we need to find security clearance to get in there, and we're going to actually find it. So there should be a lab with a body that's laying down. You'll be able to find it. I think it's this one right here. You take this dude's upper half. Very interesting. I wonder like where he's actually putting this body. Like he just throws over his shoulder and he's like holding it with one hand over his shoulder or something like that. I don't know, but it's kind of humorous to think about. So once we have that body, you can go ahead and go to the scanner and Doom Marine. We'll use it in the most Doom Marine way possible. Just slam the carcass in there. So to get the BFG 9000, we're gonna have to do a little bit of a puzzle. So the ground will start to give way, and then you have to jump on top of the platform or the box. So the platform will give way. If you go through those lasers, you will die. So try not to do that.
Activating laser security
As the voice says, they're going to activate the laser system. So that laser system will come down. It will not be fun, but you can destroy part of the laser. So those flashing red lights underneath the circle that drops down, you can destroy some of them, and when you do, it will bring down the top of the lab down onto that glass container. So you can take them out whatever you want. So I'm just choosing to use rocket launcher, but you can use whatever you want. The assault rifle probably would be the best thing to do. I'm just choosing to be very careless. Don't do that from the middle because you know you'll die.
Laser security system.
So do it from the side like what I'm doing, and then just take it out. I think all you gotta do is just take out 4. Once you take out 4, the laser will drop down, slice through everything down there, break it, and we can claim our ultimate prize, the BFG 3 or 9000 as I call it. Very, very big weapon. It has very limited ammo capacity. You're given 3 charges of this weapon. So with that, we get our super weapon, the BFG 9000, which looks absolutely badass. So with that, let's go ahead and go. I don't know why I keep opening my menu. Get out of here! Right here, you go and shoot the BFG 9000 and introduce them all to green plasma. So there is a computer console you want to activate, but also more importantly, do not go to that door straight ahead, otherwise you're going to miss a rune that I actually did miss, and I had to jump cut some parts in to show myself getting this rune. So right here, hit that switch in the middle. This will release the lockdown, and you can go in one of 2 directions. One is to plot that way, the other one, which is here to the right, will lead you to the rune, so go this way first. Activate whatever stuff they want you to activate, or you can go through this hallway, and there's the rune. This is the last collectible in the area. And since I had to replay this level, it says the rune trial can only be accessed by visiting the rune trial map select menu. You're now exit your progress on this mission. But if you do this for the normal first time, that won't be there. So this is intimacy is best. Demons become more glory killer friendly to high damage. So basically, it just becomes easier to glory kill the enemy, which is what you want. So all we're allowed to use is our pistol, and we got weaken and glory kill 8 imps. So weaken 8 imps and then go ahead and glory kill. So there you go. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. All you gotta do is just claim the kill with the glory kill. So just killing them with the pistol is not enough. It will not count for extra points. It will not count for anything else. You just gotta take them out your pistol. Actually, I felt like I just said something backwards right there. But anyways, take them out with your pistol and then just go in and just glory kill them, and you get a little bit of invincibility frames. So one more, and that's it. So intimacy is best. So they are more glory kill friendly. So let's continue on this hallway. There's some ammo here, so go ahead and collect what you can. And of course, if you want to use your BFG, you have to hit, I believe it's Y or X to actually activate it. And I'm thinking really hard, that's really what I want to do, because certain levels, almost all levels, if they do not have any BFG mode, they only have like a few shots of it. And there is a chance for you to find them when you kill them. But I wouldn't rely on it too much because it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's a nice to have. It's not something I would 100% rely on. But another thing too, now that I'm thinking about it, I think this Doom is the only one that has like a companion like Dr. Hayden or Vega in the end, that's always in your ear and giving you goodies at the same time. Because Vega, he does talk in Doomslayer's ear, but he's already kind of used to it, so it's not even like he's a new person. It's just it's like a roommate. But here we're in our last gauntlet area. So once we go ahead and start the gauntlet, I'll go and stay silent, but just do your best to stay alive. Remember, you have the BFG, so if something is in your way and you don't want to waste, I don't know, all your ammo, you can always use the BFG and just destroy everything in its sight. Where are all the enemies? I'm kind of running out of things to say. But there are portals here that'll take you to different sections, so if you start getting backed yourself into a corner, find one of those portals you can jump out and everything will be hunky dory. But now let's go ahead and start the gauntlet. with that, we beat all the enemies, so now we can actually go on the bottom. But this right here is BFG ammo, so make sure you grab that. There's another one here, so I have one more I need to use. And those green bars over there by the red bars on the lower right is the ammo I have for the BFG. Well, red is fuel, green is BFG. So now we gotta do one more little gauntlet of sorts, and we gotta take on some Barons of Hell. And we're not done yet. Introduce the black rock, the heavy metal dark rock music. Stun gun would work very good here because you can stun one of them while you focus all your attention on one. Or you can just shoot the BFG 9000 and just fight really well because it's a super weapon. It'll instantly It'll instantly kill quite a lot of demons all at once. But it looks like I didn't do it. I guess one and done was enough for me. So he's down. So the shield will go down a little bit to leave this level. So make sure you have everything. I think I have one more secret, but that was the one I showed earlier where I had to go and find the rune in a separate playthrough just to show where it's at. So I have 7. We'll go ahead and upgrade charge burst. Now to get the upgrade I gotta kill I think some mancubuses with it. But with that, that's it folks. I will catch you on the next one. If you like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. So later folks, and bye.